Hey, what up, y'all? It's your man. And I've been sitting around thinking about something. I know we got like a lot of new and exciting action figures out there in the ether, out there in the stores, out there, to order wherever, from folks like Hasbro, McFarlane Toys, NECA, um, Mezco, all of the guys that crank out quality stuff, Mattel, stuff we want to see. But there are still figures we have not seen yet from television, comics, movies. It's a lot of stuff we ain't seen yet. That stuff that needs an action figure. I'm gonna deal with some of it because it's been on my mind. Why? Because this is Be Real with D Real. Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment explains it. This is probably gonna be a shorty this morning. But we gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. Action figures. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love action figures. You know I love to customize action figures. I love collected action figures. I love putting action figures in dioramas and posing them, things of that nature. Um, I do a lot of world building with action figures. It helps me, for later on when I, want to put something in a different format, stage, screen, whatever, that kind of a thing. But lately I notice a lot of characters get like a ton of shine because they get a lot of different versions of that character in action figure form. One of them I know, just me myself, I own about, no exaggeration, 7 Thors. um and that isn't because I love Thor. You know what I mean? That's just weird. It's like there are a lot of versions of Thor available, and as I think about posability and scenarios, and the kind of things I can put in a diorama, um, I think there are some versions of characters that I would like to see that I don't, and it would be nice to see them. Um, Case in point, that version of Falcon. That is Falcon as he was first introduced in the pages of Captain America. He's got the full green suit. It's got kind of the tannish trim around it, and Red Wing is an integral part of that look. So if we had a Hasbro character, and we wanted to do that version of the Falcon, I would very much need a Red Wing in there. Kind of posable Red Wing. Like, I don't know if you've seen the G.I. Joe Spirit action figuring I did on a Spirit Iron Knife. He has a really posable eagle in there. You know what I'm saying? Freedom, I think that's his name. Yeah. And the wings move, and you can put him on the shoulder, and all. It's really nice. That would be a nice thing to do with a Red Wing. And also that cool Falcon necklace that looks sweet. And Another character, while we on black characters, that we could use another version of. That one right there. Luke Cage. We've got Luke Cage in his newer version, or the somewhat newer version. We got T-shirt Luke Cage from the Netflix series. But we don't have this. Why do we not have this? Since Cage, Luke Cage, Power Man, however you want to refer to him as, is such a popular character, why don't we have that action figure? Instead of revamping the yellow shirt Tierra version, why don't we get that version? Plain and simple. And why are we thinking about versions of a character? How about that version of Dwayne Taylor, aka Night Thrasher? That is the alternate universe version of Night Thrasher, where he's a little darker than usual. But that costume, that's it. It screams of Red Skull to me, but he pulls it off all right. I mean, it looks, it's an okay look for him. I wouldn't mind seeing an action figure of that, period. And while we on not minding seeing action figures of Night Thrasher, what's up with that? How about that look? Can we get that Night Thrasher, with the leather trench coat? I would love to see an action figure in that version. Now, I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all thinking. I know exactly what y'all thinking. Why are you throwing up dudes? Why is it always with misogynist, misandrist, and all of that mess? You know what I'm saying? But look here. On your ass, feminists. How about that? Okay. Yes, we already have a version of Monica Rambeau. Yes, we already have a version of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel. But we do not have a version of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel with that hairstyle. If for nothing else, man, we need more ethnic head sculpts out here in the world of action figuring. Because if you like me and you want to make black action figures, okay, we're gonna need more than Bobby Lashley. You know what I mean? We're gonna need a little more than Kofi Kingston. We need some variety. And I know, a lot of my fellow content providers have spoken on things like that. So, in the immortal words of my man Jean-Luc Picard, make it so. Another female character. Boom, threw a curve on your ass. You wasn't expecting that, was you? Okay, my indigenous sister. I think she's indigenous. Well, she certainly gives off indigenous vibes, and she definitely looked indigenous when Mike Grell first created her for Legion of Superheroes. But that what you're looking at, I believe, is a custom Dawn Star. I don't think that is the actual Dawn Star action figure. That's what it looks like because it's based on that look, which I like. Can we get an actual one? I mean, I know it's in some ways it's kind of hypersexualized, but I mean, we got a lot of action figures out now that are this is modest compared to a lot of action figures. And then we're like, oh, okay, why is it all about comic book characters? Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. No, it's not all about comic book characters. Bam. I'm giving you a little bit of history here. Let's have a 2-pack. Space Ghost and Space Spectre, his opposite universe dupe. Space Ghost was really popular before they turned it into a joke on Adult Swim. I would have liked to see an action. I still would like to see an action-based Space Ghost in live action form. And if you've watched my video on the Hanna-Barbera Connected Universe, then you know the plot that me and my brother Kokai came up with to make this happen. Now I could go on taking up more of your time about how I sometimes sit around in my easy chair thinking about that would be a cool, but that would take up too much time. I think I'm saying too much already. You getting the gist of what I'm saying, or as I like to put it, you digging what a brother's shoveling. And basically that's what it's all about. So Hasbro, NECA, Mezco, get on that. You know what I mean? Enough said. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.